Hi guys, this is Mrs. Oberg. We're going to go through a brief lesson on orders of operations, and then I'm going to explain to you your assignment for today. All right, if you look over here on my left-hand side, I have gone ahead and drawn out a little hopscotch board. I want you to quickly jot that down in your journal. You will need this, and this is something that you're going to refer back to. P stands for parentheses. E is for exponents. M is for multiplication, D is for division, A is for adding, and S is for subtracting, because these are the operations that we're going to be using today. And if you notice, I put them in like a little hopscotch form because we're going to go through first parentheses. We're going to look for parentheses in our problems, and then exponents. And then if you notice, multiplication, division, adding, and subtracting are side by side because it comes left to right. So we're going to work those left to right if we see a multiplication and division problem in the same one. The same for adding and subtracting as well. All right, so let's go ahead and look at problem number 1. It's 18 divided by 2 plus, and it has parentheses 3 times 1. So do we have parentheses in this problem? Yes, we do. So I'm going to go ahead and underline that. 3 times 1 is 3. All right. Do we have any exponents in this problem? No. So we're going to work our way down. 18 divided by 2 is 9. It's going to go 9. I need to bring the rest of this problem down. Plus 3. We know that 9 plus 3 is 12. So our answer to this problem is 12. All right. Use a red one for this one. All right, in this problem over here, 3 to the third plus 2 times 1, 5 minus 3 in the parentheses. So do we have parentheses in this problem? Yes, we do, and I'm going to go ahead and underline that. 5 minus 3 is 2. And I'm going to bring the rest of the problem down. It is very important that you guys stay organized in your work when you have multiple operations, because it can get very confusing if you do not keep it organized. You notice that Miss Oberg is underlining the stuff that she's solving and then bringing everything else down. So it would be smart to do the same. And we're going to keep this in parentheses for now. All right. Do we have exponents? Yes. And I've told you guys that exponents, this is 3 to the third, so it's the same as saying 3 times 3 times 3. It's not just 3 times 3. All right, 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 more is 27. So we have 27 plus 2 times 1. And then I want you to notice I did not take this 2 out of the parentheses yet. This is because there is no operation here. So I want you to look. We do have multiplication next, which is right here, 2 times 1. So we're going to go ahead and solve that. 2. We're going to bring 27 down. Then we're going to bring this 2 down. All right. So right here, since there's no operation, this is the same as saying 2 distributed to this 2, which is 2 times 4. 2 times 2, which is 4. So this is the same as saying multiplication, essentially, right here. And then we're going to bring down that 27. 27 plus 4 equals 31. Here's our last problem before we move on to our assignment. All right, 4 divided by 2 times 6 minus 2 plus 3 in parentheses plus 2. All right, first, if you go back to your chart, we're going to go ahead. We do have parentheses. 2 plus 3, which equals 5. I'm having a little bit of a hard time with this one. We're going to bring everything else down. All right, here's the tricky part, and this is what I really wanted you to see before you started your assignment. So if you look, multiplication and division is worked left to right. So we're going to work this left to right. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then we're going to say 2 times 6. We'll do that next, which is 12. Now we're going to add the rest of the problem. Minus 5 plus 2. Same thing for this. It says to work addition and subtraction left to right. So we're going to say 12 minus 5, which would be 7. And then we're going to say 7 plus 2 is 9. All right. All right, so now you guys are going to go to your Google Classroom very quickly. The assignment is in here. First, you're going to go ahead and go to the first site that I set up here. There's a game. This is what the game looks like. Your object of the game is to try and get the target number. So you're going to go through and put these numbers in here and switch them around and pick your operation and try and figure out how to get your target number, and this one is 7. And it'll give you hints, and then you can click solve, and to get a new problem you click deal. I want you to at least work through 3 of those, and then you're going to go back to Google Classroom, and when you're in Google Classroom, the directions are there for you to log into Front Row, and I have Front Row already pulled up. You're going to click on I'm a student, and then you're going to type in your login information and then go to your assignment, and I've assigned some orders of operations activities in there. And then lastly, what you're going to do, you're going to log back onto your Google Classroom, and you're going to access the assessment that I created. And our objective is to get 3 out of 5. So you have 5 problems here. You're going to work through these problems, and you're going to try your best to at least get 3 out of 5 in order to meet the your learning objective for today. All right, guys, thank you so much. Good luck, and if you need help, let me know.